Hello, collision repair facilities. I hope everybody is having a nice, productive day. We will get started on our presentation, but before I begin, there's two things that I'd like to mention on today's call. The first thing is that this presentation is being recorded. The reason for this is so that we can have a link at a later date, and we can, if you have to step out or if you happen to close off this presentation, you can rewatch this at a later time. The second thing is that we will save questions till the very end of this presentation. So we'll just get through the content to start, and then we'll go through questions at the very end. So with that being said, today's presentation is all about the support that I see collision repair shops need to not only survive, but to thrive. And I've spent a lot of my career working and listening to collision repair facilities like yours. And I've heard what's working well, what's not working well, what's getting in the way, and what would be the things that would actually make a difference to help you all. And what I realized is that collision repair facilities don't necessarily need another tool or another platform or another software, but what they really need is reliable, easy, simple to use, and a very simple one-stop shop central place that all of their information is stored. And that's exactly what we're going to introduce today. So I'm going to introduce our Automotive Hub, pulling together everything that collision repair facilities do on a daily task, and all of the hard to solve roadblocks that you're facing, the growth opportunities, and bringing it all into one for your team and your business to enjoy. Because when shops don't have the right support, they don't just get by, they don't thrive. And we want everyone to get ahead, and we want everyone to thrive. So let's get started in showing you the development of our Automotive Hub. But before I do this, I do feel that it is important to talk a little bit about my history and experience with collision repair. I grew up in this industry. My parents have owned a collision repair facility, or a couple of them, since I was little. And when I was 19 years old, I started working for some large corporations in the automotive industry, where I would travel and visit collision repair facilities across Canada and then eventually across North America. And I helped shops with best practices, SOPs, finding ways to be better. So since then, and since I started my career, I've been in well over 1,000 different body shops. And I've always had my roots in supporting and building successful solutions for collision repair facilities. 4 years ago, I decided that I wanted to leave the corporate world and start my own business, mainly to just build solutions that a lot of these corporations just weren't willing to build themselves. They had different focus. And so I just saw an opportunity to do that. So here we are today. And with that being said, for today's agenda, we're going to cover four specific topics: the daily responsibilities of a collision repair facility, what shops really need, our strategy and our vision, and the roads to success, our central hub. So with that being said, as you can see, there is a lot of things listed on this PowerPoint. Collision repair facilities have a lot of things to think about every single day, from servicing customers to ensuring cars get out on time, to providing next level training, to hiring new staff, to putting out fires, and the list goes on. This can be a lot for a manager or a shop owner to think about on a regular basis. And so what we did is that we started to write down every single thing that a collision repair facility had to do on a daily basis. And we took this list, and it allowed us to start streamlining the solutions that we wanted to be able to build to help collision repair facilities thrive. And so with that, we also decided that, well, in my 20 years of coaching, we've been speaking with collision repair facilities, and these are specific things that collision repair facilities have been asking for. And there's no real proper solutions, I guess, today. So for an example, we've got finding quality candidates without spending an insane amount of money on job ads, better training, more show me, not tell me type of training, achieving quality and safe repairs while maintaining full control over sales and profits, and needing support when people go on holidays and they go on vacation. Shops need support with that. There's a massive list, but the purpose of this is not necessarily to go through the lists and all of the needs that shops have been asking about. The purpose of this is that, from every conference that I've attended, every coaching, every on-site visit I've made, the feedback that I've received is that these are things that we don't have solutions for today. So with that being said, we took every single daily task and we've taken every single need that collision repair facilities have asked for, and we sorted them and we placed them into what we call our 8 key drivers. And our 8 key drivers are: we've got leadership, people, sales, profits, tools, resources, training, and events. So with that being said, here is our solutions and our support towards the 8 key drivers. So we built something called the driver's seat, which we'll show you today. We've got the Automotive Job Hub. We've got powerful automotive marketing solutions, on-site and remote coaching. We've got our toolbox, our automotive directory, our YouTube channel, which is just being launched right now. And we've got our central events calendar, which I'm going to show you all of these 8 things today in our presentation. So that just shows you that we've got everything wrapped all together into one destination. It's the central spot for everything a shop needs to thrive. So in saying that, we'll start off by talking about the driver's seat. This is an accountability and performance monthly meeting. This is held only for managers, and it's led to basically, I'll tell you where it stemmed from. So in my 20 years of coaching in the industry, what I found was that I would go on site, I would provide training to shops and managers, and then I would leave. And then the accountability, the habits, the different ways about doing things, you have a lot of energy, let's say when a coach is there and you're getting everything done, but then all of a sudden you get certain roadblocks and things that come in the way. So the purpose of the driver's seat is we've got a structure on how we run these monthly meetings. And it's basically to just provide a guide and some accountability with every monthly manager to ensure that they're hitting the KPIs. It's very well balanced as an overall functionality of the business. So it's a really cool thing that we're excited about. This will be in partnership with we will combine a few shops together. So we're thinking it's going to be about 5 shops together, non-competitive shops. And then that way each shop can work with each other and go through this type of structure all as one. So the next thing we have launched is our Automotive Job Hub, and here you'll see a video showcasing how to access our Job Hub. The QR code at the top also will bring you straight there. But on our Job Hub, it is live, it is functioning. We've got job postings on there. It is great. We're just about to roll off phase 2 by June 1st. Basically, why we built this is fully custom code, and we've built it with the intention that, when we look at other job posting platforms, and we spent a lot of time in these job posting platforms, what we found is that they were not automotive specific. And what our industry needs, because we have such a shortage of technicians and people entering our industry, we needed something that was kick-ass, and it was going to showcase our industry extremely well and show, individuals, people in our industry, how awesome it is. And that's the goal of the Automotive Job Hub. Some of the great things about it is it accommodates co-op students, it accommodates apprenticeship programs. It even accommodates people who are retired that they're looking to do some extra things, which I think is pretty cool. It does have self-automated job postings, so that's another really cool, unique feature about it. But over and above that, an individual will be able to submit their portfolio. They can submit their 30-second introductory video when they're applying for the job online. Really cool stuff. Highly recommend that you start posting your job on here. And the plus of all of it is it's $99 a month per job posting. So it doesn't veer off of that. It is not based on, how well you sponsor it or anything like that. It's $99 a month. So that's our Job Hub. The next thing is our automotive specific marketing solutions. We have heard time and time again that businesses will hire marketing companies and they don't understand the industry. They don't know how to market to collision repair customers. And so that's one of our wheelhouses. That's one thing that we do, and we do it really well. We do social media, email marketing, we build websites, we've done all kinds of stuff. As you can see, the graphs here on this page is we've got two kind of like pie charts. And the concept behind this is that one thing that we often find is that in the gold there, a lot of people don't necessarily spend their time on marketing to their local community. So they'll either depend a lot on banners or insurance companies or dealerships and fleet companies to provide them with the business. But as you can see on this chart, there's still another 25 or 33% of, if you're not part of a banner or a network, there's still a good chunk of opportunity that is there to build your brand awareness within your local markets. And that's what marketing is really great for. And that's something that we do. We've got a social media subscription that's very affordable. We've got all kinds of things around there. So really cool stuff. The next thing that we offer is our on-site and remote coaching services. For myself, I've got 20 years of experience working as a coach. I'm very fluent and very understanding of the management systems like Repair Center, Body Shop Connect, Summit. I know QuickBooks. I know Simply. I know, all of the processes. I know estimating. I'm very fluent. So it helps me to go into a shop and really understand the struggles and the areas that I can provide support. So that's something that we offer, even if it's just a simple phone call. Hey, can I bounce something off of you? We're here to help. Our toolbox, again, here's another video showcasing that you can access our toolbox on our website. And the concept behind the toolbox is we want to give away free training, free tools, free information. Nothing required. Just go on our website and provide, go on the toolbox section and you'll see everything that we're going to have listed. So today, we don't have our forms listed on our website, but that is something that we're in the works of doing. We've got over 500 different forms, HR files. We've got in process, like vehicle repair forms. We've got safety forms. We've got all kinds of things, manuals on how to run your business. We've got all kinds of stuff that is super valuable. And those will eventually be listed on our website for you to download for free. But in the meantime, if it's something of interest to you and you're looking for a specific form, certainly reach out to us and we'd be happy to help. Also, we'll be launching free forms on our newsletter each month as well. So, helpful tip. And our automotive directory. This is an awesome tool. On our website, you go to our website and you click on directory at the top. And as you can see in this video, I am typing in estimating training. So you can type in whatever keyword you want and you press the search bar. And what it will do is if there is a company in North America that we've added to our directory, they will pop up. And as you can see under estimating training, there's quite a few different vendors that are available for estimating training. You can actually click on the vendor themselves and you can see more information about that vendor and what they have to offer. If they are offering free webinars or free events, there will be a box that will pop up of you being able to go directly and register for that free training or training in general. But as you can see on the directory, there's all kinds of information. There's social media links, their website directly. You could call them, email them, you name it. It's basically the Yellow Pages, but automotive specific, and everything automotive for you. Like picture it kind of like your Rolodex. So that's what we've got. That's really exciting. We are growing the automotive directory, which is really cool. But just a really cool tool. Something I think I've always wanted to build, being a coach, because shops would always come to me and say, hey, who do you know for, customer service, or who can I use for scan tools, or whatever it is. And so I've built this directory from scratch, and I'm very passionate about it. So check it out. The next thing we have is our upcoming how-tos on YouTube. We've got 4 different videos that are in the works currently. We've got how to host effective production meeting with advanced reporting and insights for collision repair shops. We have a video on how to disassemble a vehicle and write accurate estimates for seamless collision repairs. We have a video in the works right now on how to stock your parts cart and master mirror matching for collision repair parts departments, and then how to post a job on social media and run a paid ad for maximum exposure for your automotive facility. So these are 4 videos. They have not been published to our YouTube channel yet. They're in the works. We will be publishing them over the next couple of weeks, month. What I suggest is, if you have your phone on you today, go to this QR code and subscribe to our channel, because as soon as we upload a video on our YouTube channel, you'll get the notification right away and you'll be able to watch the video. So the concept behind our YouTube channel will be 100% on how-tos and very specific, showing shops how to do things so that they can use these videos themselves for proper training. So more to come on that. And another really cool tool that we have on our website is our automotive market. And the concept behind this is that sometimes when you order specific products through your distribution or your supplier, they may or may not have the products in stock. You can go to our market and you can shop for what you want. And we are currently bringing on more suppliers. The goal is that we will have six main suppliers across North America. And as you place your specific orders, we will ship the product straight to your location. So much more to come with this, but really exciting because it's now taking all of the products and bringing them into one central spot. So e-commerce store, which is really great. So. And another tool, this is our central events calendar. And as you can see, again, you can access it through our website. But if you click on events, you'll see that we have an online calendar. And if we hear of an event that's going on, or a vendor wants to post their event on our website, they can do that. You can sort by categories. You can take a look at the event in detail. You can sign up for the event on the actual website itself. But basically, if you're interested in like which webinars are happening close to me, or I'm interested in which conferences are happening in 2025, whatever the inquiry is about events, you should be able to sort that through our events calendar. And the more we learn about events, we're contacting vendors and suppliers, and the more that we learn, the more that we're placing on our calendar, and the bigger it will get and the more valuable it will get. So really cool tool to me. Again, like I think a lot of shops is like, how do I know which webinars are available? Or I'm really interested in a webinar around production. How can I attend a webinar? Who's hosting it and when are they hosting it? So that's the problem or the opportunity that we're trying to solve with this. So, and to summarize everything all in one, as you can see, here's all of the 8 different drivers that we have, bringing everything that we have all together in a one-stop central hub for everything automotive. And yeah, It services all of the daily tasks that a shop has. I mean, there's lots of things to come. We have a series of lists of things to launch over the course of the year. We're going to be extremely busy over the next X amount of years, but we're very passionate about, because there is this is what, in my humble opinion, I feel like this is what shop's been looking for a very long time. So really exciting. And our newsletter. If you have not signed up for our newsletter as of yet, this is where you're going to get all of the information about what's been launched, what's latest and greatest. We've got tips. We've got the latest, the next upcoming events. We've got the latest job postings. We've got products. Every time that we launch, let's say, a new supplier or adding a different vendor to our automotive directory, whatever it is, you'll know about it on our newsletter, which gets launched on the first Wednesday of every month. So what I recommend is that you sign up for our newsletter if you haven't already. As you can see on the left-hand side, those are all of the topics that we'll be discussing. And there is a QR code coming up next that you can scan to sign up for our newsletter if you haven't already. We'll also be sending out the link thereafter. So in summary, it's everything that you need all in one central spot. There's no requirements. You don't need to be part of a specific paint brand. It doesn't matter if you're part of a banner or a network. We don't care. Everything that you need as a collision repair facility all comes together as one, providing you with the support and the solutions that you need. So I hope this was helpful. So the next steps, this is where I was mentioning, here's where you can sign up for our newsletter. If you haven't already, you just scan the QR code, or we'll send a link thereafter so that you can sign up for the newsletter as well, or it'll be in the link below. Like I mentioned, it goes out on the first Wednesday of every month. And here's my contact information. This is my direct contact information. So if you have any specific questions or want to reach out to me specifically, please certainly do so. So with that being said, that's all I have for now. I'd love to open this up to any questions that you might have. And yeah, I really appreciate the opportunity to showcase who we are and what we have to offer the automotive industry. Thank you. Thank you so much.